welcome to Ross-Age Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes.
What a snag by the defense. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
The number one objective for a defense is always to make them one-dimensional, to try to put them in predictable situations. Out the gate, this kind of rain, you think they won't throw the ball very much. Well, they might not now. First possession, INT, defense definitely starting off with a bang.
Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Moving away from pressure. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Vincent. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Scrambling away. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver shows motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
5 yards on the play. Offense facing 4th down.
The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense there goes zone coverage. Maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Off play action on 1st down. Fires deep on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The give to the back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
First down, Purdue. That's the end of the first.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Almost had them picked there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll keep it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires to the tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by a field goal over UTSA. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The expressway is wide open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He's got it at the 30. Flying down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the single back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Now on third down for this offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. They'll try the run. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Fires left. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got him in the flat. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. From the gun, looking for a man. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Absolutely perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves into position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. The Buckeyes get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Going up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. On second down, they'll take to the air. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He got it. And they've regained the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Got it behind the line. It's Barry. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, what a move to get open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He's looking to throw it. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal from way back there. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Ohio State 24, Purdue 16.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it down the left side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to move the chains. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Asper. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue! Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. He'll do it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back goes in motion. He's going to pass. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw on second down. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they've moved out front here in the fourth. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by a field goal over UTSA.
They'll give it to the back.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And now on third down after that last run. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal. You're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back? Can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Off play action. Getting some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
38, Purdue, 27.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Quarterback adapted. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. And the ball is intercepted.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Quarterback checking the play. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. They stretched this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to move it through the air. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. And more yards after contact.
And man, this defense has been so good today. That they've built a lead. They know how to play with the lead. They haven't given up a lot of big plays. Right there, that's one of the bigger plays they've given up today. And at this point in the game, garbage time, you're all right with that, man. That's just padding the stats for the other side. No big deal.
The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. One more play to pad the stats. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.